Now, the KVTA local and national news.
Yesterday morning's heavy rainfall, the final storm of a series of over the past couple of weeks, caused some issues along the swollen Ventura River. There was flooding at the Ventura business called Pacific Stoneworks, where custom counters were designed and built near Main Street and the river. Operations Manager James Keyser tells KVTA News about some of the items that got submerged in water there.
Computers and all our lighting stuff for taking photos, and we have a big saw jet that was almost underwater. Yeah, quite a bit of damage.
The nearby Ventura Beach RV resort also flooded and evacuated. Several vehicles were damaged. The Main Street Bridge over the Ventura River was shut down to traffic, but many people walked across it to watch the river flowing. Austin Duncan lives nearby and told KVTA News what it was like to watch the Ventura River yesterday.
It's pretty awesome. I remember back in '95 when it came over this bridge. So it's awesome that we got so much rain. Look at that, huh? I haven't seen like this in a long time.
Some of the water that came from Matilaha Canyon where the dam there overflowed. Rising waters prompted a flood warning for the Foster Park area at one point yesterday, but fortunately there were no major damage there. The flooding problems at the mouth of the Ventura River led to sewage spills in that area yesterday. The Ventura County Environmental Health Division says 4,500 gallons of sewage was discharged into the Ventura River from the Ventura Beach RV Park. 50 gallons spilled from the nearby Emma Wood Group Campground. Environmental Health is warning people that not just because of those spills, but also just because of the rain in general over the past couple of weeks, there are health risks to going into the ocean waters off the Ventura County coast, not to mention the fact that the high surf these days is pretty dangerous too. The advisory for the health issues along the beaches of Ventura County will remain in effect through this upcoming 3-day weekend. The Northeast is bracing for a wintry weekend. They're getting the storms that pass through here. There's 2 storms rolling through the area along the East Coast. The first struck overnight, but the bigger punch expected to come tomorrow night. ABC's Ginger Z has more on that.
It starts here in New York City tomorrow night as snow, and then it looks like that icy mix transition will cut down on some snow totals closer to the coast. But either way, no matter what you end up with, it will freeze again, and that's what we're concerned with going for air travel and on the roads. There are airports that have already issued travel waivers. The airlines already considering this storm this weekend a big issue.
Day 28 of the government shutdown and the stalemate continues. ABC's Karen Travers is at the White House.
It's still not clear what's going to happen with the State of the Union. It's still scheduled for Tuesday, January 29th. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has not uninvited President Trump or canceled the address, but has asked to talk with him about postponing it. So far, the president has not indicated if he'll have that conversation with Pelosi or just move forward and look for another venue to deliver his address to the nation. Karen Travers, ABC News, the White House.
By the end of the weekend, astronomers and stargazers alike will be euphoric at the sight of a total lunar eclipse and a blood moon all wrapped up into one, according to ABC's Todd Ant.
The moon, earth, and sun will line up for the only total lunar eclipse over the next 2 years. At the same time, the moon will be closer to Earth and appear slightly bigger and brighter than usual and will look red, sometimes known as a supermoon or blood moon. The whole eclipse starts Sunday night or early Monday, depending on location, and will be visible in North and South America, among a few other countries, and will take about 3 hours. The partial phase begins around 10:34 p.m. Eastern Sunday night. The kids can stay up. Most schools are closed Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Todd Ant, ABC News.
An Oxnard man was sentenced yesterday to life in prison without the chance of parole for the June 2012 shooting death of another man. Prosecutors say 25-year-old Daniel Alvarez killed Jorge Rodriguez of Oxnard. Because he was upset, Rodriguez would not give him his money back for what Alvarez claimed was counterfeit methamphetamine. The shooting took place in the garage of an apartment complex in the 3600 block of Samuel Avenue in Oxnard. A jury in September found Alvarez guilty of first-degree murder and attempted robbery. Preparations are underway for Oxnard's 33rd annual Martin Luther King Jr. Day observance. That's going to be Monday morning. Starts with a Freedom March from Plaza Park in downtown Oxnard at 8, and then is followed by a program including music and awards for outstanding youth at the Performing Arts Center at 9. Vincent Stewart helped organize the event and tells KVTA News that King's message needs to be remembered.
because I think we never need to forget the hard work that Martin Luther King did, the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act, and then just trying to elevate our people and some of the injustices that happened during the time.
Shuttle buses are available for people who want to ride from the Performing Arts Center to Plaza Park for the start of the march. Those shuttles start running at 7:30 a.m. Rich Gualano, Newstalk 1590, KVTA.